The 24th of January 2025, Friday. The European market is just about to open, London session. And if you remember yesterday, I had left a few trades open. I let the Nasdaq run into the close, and we actually hit TP right at the close, like 5 minutes before the close. So the index just ranged the whole day to explode at the close. Kind of classic. I also let a few swing trades in gold open. If you remember, I had entered here and then added to the position, and for one of the positions I had TP placed at previous day high, which is today's previous day low. Oh, actually no, it was higher, so this was the previous day's high, and we hit TP in the Asia session overnight. And the other I let run, and we're still in it. This is the live PNL, and this is how my last few trades looked. So a nice recovery session in the evening after quite an unfortunate London session. So yeah, letting this run. Let me just remove this. So I am kind of targeting the all-time high here. I'll see if I'll let it run until then. I think a retrace here is very likely now, and then a bounce back up, but we'll see. I will let this run for now. I might not let it run over the weekend though, so that's something to keep in mind. So focusing now on the London session, the UK 100 is once again being very bullish at the open. This would mean a sell below if it does get indeed filled. But let's see, we're just 1 minute into the session. I do have a few trades prepared for today, as always. First 15 minutes in the Dow Jones Index, for example. First 15 minutes in gold. I will ignore this swing trade and trade it normally. And the second 15-minute bar in the DAX. So I will wait for price action to do its thing here and bring you back when we're closer to an entry. So I have placed a sell order below the first 5-minute bar, as it is a positive. Had it been a negative bar, it would have been a buy order. This is a very well-researched entry that I learned from a very good and known trader by the name of Tom Hugard for this specific index. So this is an entry I'm tracking and taking when they are working well and ignoring when they are not. And especially the first bar negative is working really well, but the first bar positive has started to work as well. So if that were to be the case here, I would place an 18-point stop loss. That is based on my own research. And I would target probably somewhere around the lows of Asia session, but not quite the low. So I would go somewhere like here. Perhaps, but we would see. Actually, this would only be 10 points, so this is actually quite a narrow range. Narrower than I thought. So I might actually it's quite a narrow range indeed. So I will delete this and actually place a bit of a larger order. So let's see if we get a fill. DAX just rated the low of Asia session and it's now trading back into the range. I will keep an eye on this second 5-minute bar. As you can remember, this is one of the entries that had worked very well for me in recent weeks and months, but it does look like it's starting to cool off. So with that in mind, I am probably not going to take it. It would be a break of the range of the second 5-minute candle, but I will just observe. However, a rate of Asia lows and coming back into the range is generally very bullish in the DAX, so it is supportive of a move further up. But we do need a candle close for that. I will just observe. I will not take this for today. And I will just wait for the completion of this 15-minute candle in gold and this 15-minute candle in the Dow, and I will bring you back. So we did get filled short in the UK 100. I'm just going to place a 1-to-1 R trade here, risking 12 points to make 12 points. While I do think this could go lower, looking at the daily outlook, it's quite bullish, so I'm not gonna go for too many points here. And we're still above previous day high, which worries me a bit, so I think 12 points is fine if we get stopped out. So we're risking 44 or $45 to make $45. Yeah, so it's exactly a 1-to-1. And the first 15-minute has just completed, so I have to be quick here with placing the orders. Let's go like this and like this. So a 5-point cushion is standard. And in gold, the same here. It's quite a small range, so selling below, 0.5 point. Cushion. I would obviously prefer the long here, because we're also in a swing long, but I'm not gonna fret too much about it. And orders are placed. I'm gonna let these play out. Not a great reaction for the UK 100 trade here, but we do have continuation for the DAX so far, so we would have gotten filled long had we bracketed the second 5-minute bar with orders, so we would be long here. But this is previous day high, so let's see if it rejects or it breaks through it. This formation does look quite bullish now, but for this particular index I will wait for the completion of the second 15-minute candle and I will follow the break of that one. So I'll pause you and bring you back when we have a fill in something else here. So we did get a few fills here, actually just one fill in gold. Unfortunately it is a short fill. We did go below our price plus the cushion, so nothing we could have done here. But let's see, this might still flush and then reverse back up. But it does look like we just got an unlucky fill here. I'm not risking much though, just 39. Risking 39 to make 80. 81 actually, so that's a nice R&R. I'm letting the swing run as well. Notice how the DAX has retraced here, and I would have gotten stopped out the second 5-minute bar. So another confirmation that it was a good decision not to take it. So I'm just waiting for the completion of the second 15-minute bar here in the DAX, which is this bar. And so far it is a 30-point bar, which is fine. I will probably lower the sizing here a bit, but we'll wait for this to complete and then we will place orders above and below. The UK trade did go below previous day high but retraced again, so this isn't looking particularly good right now. I'll give it a few more minutes, see how it reacts. I might close this early though, because I don't really like how it came back over previous day high, but let's see what happens. I'll give it a few more minutes. So I just got filled short in the DAX here. We've kind of rejected, so we came back into Asia range, back to test previous day high, rejected it. So I think we can target the middle of yesterday's New York range, perhaps. But let me just check what I can usually expect in terms of points for this entry. So when it works, you can actually go all the way to 80 points, but I do think that targeting this for 60 points is more than valid. So let's leave it at that. Once again, not a good reaction to our mechanical entries here, but unfortunate for the morning session again, but just gotta stay patient. And the Dow has had a very questionable few minutes here. We're just bouncing in this range. If you go to the 1 minute, you'll see it even better. I mean, look at this. Probably gonna get filled long in the Dow, so it is what it is. And the fill in the DAX is also kind of at the tick, but what can we do? Let's see. Let's be patient and we'll manage these positions. I think I will be closing the UK 100 trade. This isn't really the reaction you want to see. So just basically almost a break-even loss. I'm fine with that, regardless of what happens now. I just do not like this ranging here. I mean, look at this area here. It just does not look good. At all. I also had the second 15-minute bar break for the UK 100 today. This wouldn't have triggered us long yet. I'm just really not liking this price action here. Yeah, I'll observe price for a bit longer and we'll see. We did get filled long in the Dow, risking just $30 here. And we'll let this run. We could easily keep marching towards the all-time highs here. Have to consider the fact that we have been very bullish lately and we keep closing above previous candles, so this is supportive of bullish continuation. So I'm not going to place a target for it yet. We'll let it unfold. So yeah, I'll manage these positions. I don't know if I should place orders for the UK 100 right now. It's looking really ugly for me. I might just pass on this one. Yeah, we'll see. So we did get stopped out in gold here. This is just an unlucky fill, to be honest. But yeah, we wouldn't have avoided it if you look at the smaller time frame, so not much we can do. But if this shoots back up now and carries on rallying, that's nice for our swing trade. Sadly, a similar entry was filled in the DAX as well, so it might be another morning where the mechanical entries just don't work. We will have that sometimes. Just have to keep at it. I've decided to consider this trade as swing as well. It's on a very good sizing, and if we're lucky and don't reverse to the stop here, we could see this run, and I've placed like a 200 point target. And I'm thinking we could reach this today. I don't want to let this run over the weekend, so whatever happens today, I will close it. But I've decided to go with an ambitious target, and we'll let it run. Yeah, a bit unfortunate in gold. Yeah, the cushion was fine. Nothing we could have done here. I'm thinking if this is a proper place to add to this position here, but I think I'll just let it run like this, and that's fine. The UK 100 does look weak now. We've once again rejected the highs and we're back in Asia range. So maybe I rushed a bit with closing this, but my experience told me that that price action was really enticing. So it's fine. Whatever happens, I'll keep managing these trades. I think we'll get stopped out in the DAX. That's quite unfortunate, but again, very tricky opening price action here. It faked going back up, then it's sold, then it's going back up again. We'll see if the sellers here are serious, but we could easily just get stopped out and then reverse here again. I'm not gonna adjust anything. My stop loss is mechanically placed basically. So this is a very good spot to place it, and if we get stopped out, we get stopped out. Yeah, I'll pause you and bring you back. A little update here. So I was wrong to close the UK trade. I can safely say that now. But the reasoning, I think, is sound, so I can't beat myself up too much about it. Generally, when this particular strategy works, you do not see this much ranging after getting filled short. So, I mean, I'm happy with my decision making here. Sometimes you save money by exiting early when you don't feel that the trade will go your way, and sometimes you lose. It evens out in the long term. Generally, I do try to let the trades run, but yeah, sometimes I will close them early, and I think over the past few days, we have seen instances where I've saved money by exiting early. So yeah, can't really be too upset about it. These trades aren't very clear right now, but I will let them run, see what happens. I'm considering adding to gold here in a bit of a larger size, but I would kind of want to see a new high made here and a close above this area right here. Even on a 5-minute chart, a close above this area, I would be tempted to add to my position. But let's see, I'll stay patient and observant. I just added here to my gold long position. It's a bigger size than the original one, of course. And I'm basically just targeting new highs here at 2780. So basically just 6 points of profit, nothing too outrageous. We'll see how it goes. The UK 100 keeps selling, just to spite me, because I closed it early. And that was retracing a bit, but let's see, I'm not too worried about this yet. I think it's good that the DAX is also retracing, but we'll see if demand steps in again at the lows here. It might very well do. As always, the key is staying patient, and whatever happens, happens. We'll let these play out, of course, and I'll update you a bit later. And we have gotten stopped out of the other two trades. A bit unfortunate. In the trade where we're short, the price is bullish, and where we're long, we're retracing, and the Dow is pretty much the major indexes that is retracing right now. I mean, not counting the UK 100. So a bit of a weird alignment, but yeah. I'm happy I've added here, and hopefully we do hit this TP to wash away an uninspiring morning otherwise. Hopefully we do stay above here, but yeah, a bit of an unfortunate price action here, and results. Our mechanical entries haven't worked this morning or yesterday morning. Nothing we can do, just move forward. And hopefully we continue rallying in gold. Yeah, I'll leave the other indices alone. For now, I don't really want to enter another trade. I mean, DAX is super bullish. Obviously, I know this when I get filled short, but like I said, it is a mechanical entry. So you have to take it. Again, it's a bit of an unfortunate fill here as well. It's almost to the tick, filled short, and then we just rallied. So we could have easily gotten spared here, but we didn't. But these things will even out, because we will have times where we just get filled or we just miss a bad fill. So can't do much about that. Like I said here, price action in itself did look quite bullish, but we also did retrace again. So even if I went long here, I needed to place the stop here to really survive. I can't really be too upset about it. What is unfortunate is this retracement in gold now. But we'll let it play out. Yeah, tough morning again. But all we can do is stick to our plan and keep grinding it out. So I'll let this play out, see what happens, and we'll bring you back. And we have gotten stopped out of gold as well. yeah, bit of an unfortunate morning. First filled short here, then I manually added, and some news came out, and we had a retracement. I still think we're gonna make new all-time highs, so we'll let this run. Might find another spot to go long if we retrace close to previous day high, but we'll see. I also placed an order here in the Dow because I do think that we will continue rallying in the Dow. Actually, let's go here. Let's be a bit safer. If we do get the fill, I think this is a better entry point. So that's it for the morning session. Unfortunate, it's 2 days in a row where the morning session is really bad. But I followed my rules and my plan, and all the entries are based on research and backtesting and on a long-term strategy, so can't really be too upset. These days will happen. So we will now turn the focus towards the US session and hopefully have a much better session than this one. Can't really be much worse, so there's that. Okay, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. I try to post daily, every weekday, so hopefully we can see each other continuously for the next sessions as well. And yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you in the US session.